Hi dear students, good morning to all. Myself F.Y.B.Sc, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Gokul Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar, District Palghar. Dear friends, first of all, I heartily welcome you all on behalf of Department of Chemistry of our college as well as Gokul Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar, District Palghar. Those students who have taken admission in first year BSc in our college, I heartily welcome all these students again. Dear students, in this COVID-19 pandemic situation, now we are going to try to start our online lectures from the 1st November. Dear students, in this pandemic situation, we are trying to conduct our lecture to complete a given syllabus as per our convenient schedule. Dear friends, as per as our earlier discussion, you all are aware that we are having two papers in the subject of chemistry as chemistry 1 and the chemistry 2, as well as we are also having practicals based upon the same courses. But dear students, in this situation, first at this condition we are going to start our only theory courses, and definitely we will discuss about practicals, or we will take decision about practicals later on as per the guidelines. But in this situation now, at this condition, we are going to start just our theory syllabus in the subject of chemistry. As already I told you, there are two papers in the subject of chemistry in the first year BSc as chemistry 1 and the chemistry 2. Myself is going to teach you the one paper in chemistry entitled as chemistry paper 2. So dear friends, I am going to teach you the chemistry paper 2 in the semester 1 of F.Y.B.Sc. So before going to discuss the chemistry paper 2 in the semester 1, we should be aware about the syllabus of chemistry paper 2, as well as we must be aware about the structure of syllabus, structure of theory and the practical courses, as well as marking scheme of examination in the first year BSc, particularly in the subject of chemistry. So dear friends, today in this part of the video lecture series, we are going to discuss about the syllabus as well as the structure of the subject of chemistry and its marking scheme in the final examination. Dear friends, I would like to notice you one thing. As you all are appeared for 12th exam and you got a successful result, so I again congratulate you all, as many of your students or many of the students of your class may got the very good marks. But how many marks that you got in the 12th exam, that is not important. So I assure you again here, your marks of 12th exam will not matter in your future success or the success in the future, but your hard work in the coming days, in the coming degree years will matter for the success in the future in your career. So apart from all this, now we will talk about the structure of chemistry subjects in the final examination. And one important thing is that as you appeared in the 12th examination only in final exam in the month of either February or the March at the end of year, but in the F.Y.B.Sc you are going to appear for the theory as well as practical exam semester wise, and definitely it means that you has to appear for examination in first year BSc two times, first semester 1 and second time in the semester 2. So first of all, we are going to start our semester 1 in the chemistry paper 2. Dear friends, as per our earlier discussion, I would like to tell you one thing. In the first year BSc, you will have the two theory papers and the two practicals as like this. So in the F.Y.B.Sc, in the semester 1 as well as semester 2, you will have the chemistry subject as a compulsory subject. But in the chemistry, there are two theory papers, chemistry 1 and the chemistry 2, and based upon the same theory paper, there will be practicals also based upon the chemistry paper 1, chemistry practical paper 1 and the chemistry practical paper 2. So here I am going to teach you which paper. I am going to teach you chemistry paper 2. Based upon the same subject, there will be practical, but we will discuss about the practical later. So here myself, F.Y.B.Sc, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, is going to teach you the chemistry paper 2. As per concern with final examination in the semester 1 as well as semester 2, definitely whenever you will appear for the final examination at each semester, then he has to appear for two theory papers and definitely one practical course, but it will contain two papers. So each theory paper will be allotted for 100 marks. So you are going to appear for total 200 marks in the theory examination in the theory paper as chemistry paper 1 and the chemistry paper 2. And in the same examination at the end of each semester, you are going to appear for practical examination, and the marks allotted for practical examination is 100. But already I told you, your practical examination also will consist of the two paper, and each paper will carry 50 marks. Definitely out of 50 marks, some marks will be allotted for your journals as well as oral, and other marks will be allotted for your actual experiment. But here this practical examination will be based upon the chemistry paper 1 and the chemistry paper 2. It means that we have to perform the two experiments in the practical examination. Earlier in the first two slides, we discussed about the structure of the F.Y.B.Sc in the subject of chemistry. Now we peoples are interested to discuss the syllabus of the chemistry paper 2. Particularly the structure of chemistry paper 1 and the chemistry paper 2 is exactly same, only the topics are different. And I would like to notice you one thing: most of the syllabus of F.Y.B.Sc is based upon the syllabus of your 11th and the 12th. It means that if you will revise your basic concept from the 11th and the 12th, definitely it will be very useful to get more marks in the F.Y.B.Sc, and definitely it's much more important to revise the basic concept in the 11th and the 12th, or from the books of the 11th and the 12th. Dear friends, already I told you the structure of syllabus in the chemistry paper 1 and the chemistry paper 2 is exactly identical. Here either the chemistry paper 1 or the chemistry paper 2 both will contain the 3 units: unit 1, unit 2 and the unit 3. It means that in one semester we have to complete the 3 units. Unit 1st is based upon the physical chemistry, unit 2 is based upon the inorganic chemistry, and unit 3rd will be based upon the organic chemistry. You might be unaware about this, but these are the 3 sub-subjects in the chemistry subject, as physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry. And definitely we are going to study the 3 units in each paper of the chemistry subject as unit 1, unit 2 and the unit 3. As far as concerned with chemistry paper 2 that I am going to teach you, it also contains 3 units, and the first unit in the chemistry paper 2 is based upon the physical chemistry. So it will have the topic from physical chemistry, and the first topic in the unit number 1 of the chemistry paper 2 is called as, or is entitled as, chemical kinetics. Definitely I am totally aware about this topic is also included in your 11th and the 12th syllabus. So most important thing is that it is familiar topic to you all, and based upon the topic given in your 11th and the 12th, we are going to study the same concept and some extended part of this chemical kinetics. So what we are going to study in this unit entitled as chemical kinetic, it is important for us. So in this topic we are going to talk about the rate of reaction, again factors affecting rate of reaction, and how we can measure the rate of reaction of any chemical reaction. This is the purpose of this topic, because the chemical kinetics is simply defined as the branch of physical chemistry which deals with the study of rate of reaction and the factors affecting rate of reaction. It means that the branch in which the study of rate of reaction and the factors affecting rate of reaction is carried out, that branch is simply called as chemical kinetics. Again, in the same minute, we are going to talk about one important concept is called as order of reaction and the molecularity of reaction. What is the order of reaction and the molecularity of reaction? It's very important, and based upon the order and the molecularity of reaction, we are also going to talk about the first order reaction and the second order reaction and their rate equation. So we are also going to derive the rate equation for first order reaction and the second order reaction. It's very important, and the speed order reaction is also important in this topic. Here, dear friends, if you are aware about the order of reaction, or if you want to know about the order of reaction, then you might be aware that in some chemical reaction more than one or more than two reactants may involve or may take part in the chemical reaction. But how many reactor molecule can decide the rate of reaction? That much number of reactor molecule is called as order of reaction. It means that order of reaction is the number of reactor molecule on which the rate of reaction depends. Then this number is called as order of reaction. It means that if rate of reaction depends upon the only one reactor molecule, then the order of reaction is 1 and it will be called as first order reaction. Instead of this, if the rate of reaction depends upon the two reactor molecule, then the order of reaction will be 2 and it will be called as second order reaction. Definitely, how we can calculate the order of reaction, that is also the important part here. So in this topic, not only the first and the second order reaction, but also we will study how the order of reaction can be determined, can be calculated with the help of various methods like integration method, graphical method, Ostwald isolation method, and the last one is half-life method, the half period method. So these are the 4 methods that we are going to discuss, that we are going to study in this topic in order to determine the order of reaction. So this is the first topic in the unit number 1 based upon the physical chemistry, entitled as chemical kinetics. The second topic in the same unit number 1 is called as liquid state. So this is the second topic. Definitely it is also based upon the physical chemistry, but it is also important to study in this unit, and definitely which is entitled as liquid state. Dear friends, already in the 11th and the 12th you might have studied about the gaseous state as well as solid state. And that's why in the F.Y.B.Sc, in the first year of the BSc, we are going to talk about the another state of the matter that we call it as the liquid state. And definitely this liquid state or the liquid molecule shows the various property which is the characteristic of the liquid, and one of the property which is the characteristic of liquid is called as surface tension. What is surface tension? How and why the liquid shows surface tension? that we are going to study in this liquid state topic. Again, how the surface tension of the liquid can be calculated with the help of method like drop number method. Another characteristic property is the viscosity. Viscosity is the tendency of liquid to oppose the flow, or it is simply the resistance for the flow of liquid is called as viscosity, because different liquid flows with a different time, or different liquids have different flow of time, and that resistance for the flow of liquid is called as viscosity. Again, this viscosity can be classified as the relative viscosity, specific viscosity, and the reduced viscosity. Definitely we will discuss their definitions as well as their equations in this topic, and at the same time how we can calculate the viscosity of any given liquid or the solution with the help of instrument or the glassware that we call as the Ostwald viscometer. That is also the important topic, important part in this liquid state, in the study of liquid state. Another, the characteristic of liquid, whenever the light passes from one medium to another medium, then that property is called a refractive index. And how this refractive index calculated with the help of Abbe refractometer, that we will also discuss in the liquid state or during the study of the liquid state. Again, the liquid shows the another feature that it can exist in the crystal, and that property, that such of the substances are called as liquid crystal. So in this we will discuss the classification of liquid crystal, their properties, and the structure of some thermoplastic liquids or the phase. So this is all about the unit number 1. It will contain the two topics entitled as chemical kinetics, and the topic number 2 is liquid state, that we will discuss in the unit number 1 during the study of chemistry paper 2 in semester 1. Dear friends, already I told you there are 3 units in the chemistry paper 2, and already we have discussed about the syllabus of chemistry paper 2 unit number 1. Now we will have also the unit number 2, and unit number 2 is based upon the inorganic chemistry. So here in this unit we will have the syllabus or the topics from inorganic chemistry entitled as comparative chemistry of main group element. Definitely it is regarding, or it is based upon the periodic table. There are many types of the elements present in the periodic table, and one of the type is called as the main group element. What is the main group element? How they shows the property, how they shows the variation of property, and that all things will be studied in this topic. So here in this topic we are going to talk about the metallic and the non-metallic nature, oxidation state, various oxidation state, and the electronegativity of this main group element. We are also going to study about the anomalous behavior of second period element, because it is observed that the elements of the second period, means the rows, shows a different property as compared to the other members of the same group, other members of the same column, because definitely it is the basic part of this is given in the chemistry paper 1. Then you will come to that the whatever elements which are present in the same group, same column, they always shows a same property, but the elements present in the second period second row shows a different behavior as compared to the other members of the same family, then that property is called as the anomalous behavior. Again, these elements show the allotropy, catenation, diagonal relationship. So these all things will be discussed in the comparative chemistry of main group element, which is the unit number 2. Again, we will have some carbides, nitrides, oxides, hydroxides of the elements of group number 1 and group number 2. So we will have discussion for their properties and formation. So we will discuss the comparative chemistry of such substances of group number 1 and the group number 2. And as per that is regarding with the same elements, we will have some compounds of such elements like sodium bicarbonate, sodium carbonate, sodium chloride, sodium hydroxide, calcium oxide, calcium carbonate. And as far as concerned with the environmental effect or the environmental aspect, again these compounds or these elements will have some role in the environment also, or the environment pollution also. So we will discuss their environmental aspect also. Definitely Already I told you I'm going to teach you the chemistry paper 2, but in the chemistry paper 2, as there are 3 units, unit number 1 and the unit number 2, but I will teach you only the only the unit number 1, in which the topics are entitled as chemical kinetics and the liquid state, as well as I'm also going to teach you the unit number 3 that we will discuss later. But this unit number 2 that I will not teach you, that will be taught by the another teacher of the chemistry department. He will give you its introduction as well as its guidance. So here this topic, comparative chemistry of main group element, will be taught by the another teacher of the chemistry department. So this is the stereochemistry, which is the unit number 3 in the chemistry paper 2 that I am going to teach you. Definitely chemistry unit number 1 and the unit number 3 I will teach you. So this is the topic which is entitled as stereochemistry in the unit number 3 based upon the organic chemistry. So in this, definitely we are able to represent the molecule by means of in different ways. So how we can draw its structure in order to know its all properties, in order to know its three-dimensional structure, and these ways are called like the projection formulae. So how can we represent the molecule with the help of different projection formulae, and how can we interconvert this structure into one another, that we will discuss in this stereochemistry. Again, in this the important topic is geometrical isomerism, which is also called as cis and the trans isomerism. Particularly this cis and trans isomerism or the geometrical isomerism can be discussed in only alkenes or cycloalkanes. Again, we will have the topic for the study Cis-Trans isomerism, C90 and EZ notation with the help of rule. So with that, this rule is called as CIP rule. Kahan-Ingold-Pillog rule is called as CIP rule. Definitely it has some parameters to give the priority. Again, in the same topic, we will discuss about the optical isomerism. It means that how the compound show, or which compound shows optical activity, and the components its mirror image may have the non-superimposable mirror images, and such a relationship is called as enantiable. Definitely don't take tension, don't be worried, we will discuss all these things in detail. I'm just going to give you the introduction about the syllabus of the chemistry paper 2. Again, what is meant by diastereomer, mesocompound, and what are their properties or the features, and what is racemic mixture, how we can define the relative and the absolute configuration, as well as how we can assign the relative and absolute configuration to various molecules, that we will also discuss in the stereochemistry. And the conformational isomerism of alkane, particularly examples are given here: ethane, propane and the butane. It means that how this molecule can show the three-dimensional structure with the help of particular projection formulae that we will discuss, and we will try to compare the stability with the energy. So this is all about the introduction of syllabus as well as structuring the chemistry paper 2 in F.Y.B.Sc in the semester 1. But dear friends, if you want to download the syllabus of F.Y.B.Sc for semester 1 and the semester 2, then you can download the syllabus from the website of University of Mumbai by using this website. If you will go to this website, then definitely you will be able to download the syllabus. So this is the website in order to download the syllabus of F.Y.B.Sc in the subject of chemistry. So it will have the syllabus of chemistry paper 1, chemistry paper 2, as well as chemistry practical for both the semester 1 and the semester 2. Dear friends, I am fully aware that you have taken admission in this college from the various different colleges. Definitely there you had a various of the different environment, and you will get here different environment. But apart from all this, definitely the matter of success is very important, and if I think you will follow some tricks or the things, then you will get a good success, you will get a good result. So as far as concerned this online lecture, I would like to request you all to follow some things, and definitely if you will follow these things, definitely it will be very beneficial, it will be very useful to all for the preparation of final examination, because still we don't know whether your final examination will be offline or the online. But definitely we has to make communication with one another, we has to ask difficulties, we has to ask the problems to one another. So it is the two-way process, and we has to make it two-way and not the one-way process of the teaching. So here during this online lecture series, I request you all that to follow these things, to follow such some things, that read the same topic from the textbook. So maybe possibly that some of the students do not have the books, but we people are trying to provide you the scan copy of the same book, scan copy of the same topic or the unit on the WhatsApp group. So there you can take the printout, you can take the printout of the same topic, or best way you can take or you can issue the books from the library of the college. So whenever you will have the books, so as we are going to proceed with the particular topic in the coming lectures, so you have to read the same topic from the textbook also, so you will come to know what we are going to tell you, what we are going to teach you. Again, you have to practice by writing. So when there is some derivations of the mathematical part, then I would like to request you practice it by writing again and again on rough paper. It is very important in case of chemistry, either in the organic chemistry or the physical chemistry. You have to practice again and again. Again, at the end of each topic, at the end of each unit, we are going to conduct some quizzes as a test. So you attempt all these quizzes. Again, we are going to allocate, we are going to give you some assignment based upon the same topic. So you have to solve all these assignments, you have to submit all these assignments on by various modes that we will tell you, and try to avoid the mistake. If we are doing some mistake after checking the assignment, after attempting the quizzes, if you come to know that what are the mistakes, then try to avoid this mistake in the next time. So here from my side, these were the tips for you all to get more success, to get more marks in the upcoming examination in the first year BSc, to have a great future. So dear friends, I tried to overview the syllabus of F.Y.B.Sc in the subject of chemistry paper 2, and definitely from the next part of the video we are going to actually start our syllabus with the first topic in the unit number 1, entitled as chemical kinetics. So dear friends, before this I would like to request you all that you should revise the concept of chemical kinetics given in the books, your textbooks of class 12th and the class 11th. So that will be very useful, that will be very beneficial to you all to understand about the various concepts in chemical kinetics. So we will resume again in the next part of the video to start our actual syllabus from the topic of chemical kinetics in the unit number 1 in chemistry paper 2 for the semester first. So dear friends, thank you all. We will resume again in the next part of the video with the start of the syllabus from the first topic entitled as chemical kinetics. So thank you very much once again.